Never ever play in traffic. Never ever play in front of a moving vehicle or even an idling vehicle. I can't believe I have to say this, but apparently I do. Hey everybody, it's Mike LaChance. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. I'm going to be adding new videos from now until Election Day and beyond. Alright, now, again, I can't believe I have to say this, but apparently there are some people in this country who don't understand the danger that they're putting themselves in when they put their body in front of a motor vehicle. Now, maybe it's just because I used to work in the car business. I've been around cars my whole life. But I just never thought I'd have to tell anybody this. But I do. Now, in the last 6 months, or at least since May of 2020, I have seen almost a dozen stories about people either standing in front of a moving vehicle, trying to block or stop a moving vehicle, or protesting on a highway at night while wearing dark clothes. These are all recipes for disaster. Here's a video from Andy No. This was just a couple nights ago in Denver. You got these people, they stand in front of a car. They stand in front of a car and somebody ends up getting hurt. Let's take a look, okay? The most amazing thing to me about this, every time I see one of these videos, is that the people who are standing by watching this happen have the nerve to act surprised when the car overpowers the human beings. Let me explain a very simple thing to you. In a fight between your body and a moving, or not even moving, but just a motor vehicle, your body is going to lose every single time. Even if there's 5 or 6 of you trying to keep a car from moving, once the driver puts their foot on the gas, you are all done for, because the car is going to overpower you and hurt you. And even just in that situation where you're standing in front of a stationary car, once it starts going, if your body is in the way when the car starts moving and you get hit, just from that little bit, you are going to feel it the next day. Now, if you do something even dumber and stand in the middle of a road protesting and a car hits you, even if the car is going like 30 miles an hour, you are going to feel it, and it is going to hurt badly. And if you are really stupid and you walk onto a highway to protest and you get hit by a car doing 55 miles an hour or faster, you will likely end up in a wheelchair and on a liquid diet for the rest of your natural life. That's just a fact. And I've seen that happen this summer, at least twice. People protesting on the highway. And then everyone has the nerve to get mad at the driver. How did this happen? Well, it's very simple. You're protesting on a goddamn highway. What did you think was going to happen? Don't put your body in front of motor vehicles. Period. And don't act surprised if you do. Don't act surprised if you get hurt, because you're going to get hurt. I'm going to give you an example. Let what I'm about to show you serve as a warning to anyone who is even considering doing this. This is a story that I wrote for the Washington Free Beacon back in the summer of 2019. It's about a young woman from UC San Diego who got caught up in the moment after the 2016 election. There was a protest on campus, and she got involved in the protest, and everyone got themselves whipped up into a frenzy. And before you knew it, someone at the front of the line, someone at the front of the protest, led them onto a nearby highway. Okay? Guess what happened? Somebody got hit. This young woman got hit by a car. And she's completely screwed now. Now, I'm not even going to read this to you. I'm just going to tell you the story because I remember the story so well. I had to do a lot of research for this. So here's what happened. These college students, it was nighttime, and they spilled out onto this highway because they were protesting the outcome of the 2016 election because they were so angry about the outcome. They went onto a freaking highway, okay? And a bunch of them turned on the lights on their phones and started flashing at oncoming traffic to signal that people were walking out onto the highway. At that point, a state vehicle saw the kids walking onto the highway, and started driving long and slow in an S formation, back and forth from left to right, to slow down the traffic behind him, because he knew that somebody could possibly get killed in this scenario. As the state person who's driving in the S formation is trying to slow down traffic, another driver who wasn't paying attention went right around him, doing 60 miles an hour, and plowed right into this young woman, ran her over, okay? Everybody freaked out. Everybody had the balls to act surprised, even though they're protesting on a highway at night. It turned out that the driver had no insurance. So this young woman, who's now like disfigured for life, I mean, her pelvis got crushed, one of her legs got broken, I think in more than one place. She probably has injuries to some of her internal organs. I mean, she's ruined. Her body is ruined for life. And the driver who hit her didn't have insurance. So her lawyer turned around and tried to sue everybody else. Okay? They sued the state of California. They sued the county. They sued the city. They sued the school. They sued the school saying, well, the school didn't protect her. The school should have warned her that walking onto the highway was dangerous. They should have protected her from the protest. And, you know, her lawyer probably knew this wouldn't work because it's so stupid to even suggest this. But her lawyer was probably just trying desperately to get her some money to help her, you know, to take care of her, because this woman is now disabled. Well, guess what? It didn't work. It didn't work. None of the lawsuits worked. Judges threw out all of them. And this was in the blue state of California. Okay? So if you think that you're going to get treated any differently in Kentucky or Colorado or Texas, you're going to find that you're shit out of luck. Okay? And do you know why? Do you know why even in true blue California, the judges threw out all of these lawsuits on behalf of this poor young woman? I think the reason is because anybody knows that if you even possess average intelligence, you know that you're not supposed to walk out onto a highway at night like an idiot. So anyway, again, I can't believe that I'm saying this, but I am. Don't protest on highways. Don't walk out into the street. And don't put your body in front of a motor vehicle, because your body will lose every single time. Thank you. This has been a public service message from Mike LaChance on YouTube. Please subscribe. Thanks very much, and have a great night.